Good afternoon, family. Alright, so in this video I'm going to go over 6 budget-friendly ways to consume your protein. Alright, so at one point I had actually calculated how much it costs for each gram of protein in these sources. So you don't need to get that nitpicky, but they are on the budget-friendly side. They range anywhere from 2 cents per gram of protein all the way up to about 5 cents per gram of protein. So if you're looking at it that way, if you're to consume 200 grams of protein a day and you're spending 2 cents, right? Be 400 cents. Divide that by what? However many you get $1. We're talking about $4. $4 for the whole day to consume your protein. Alright, so let's dive into it. The first one that is my go-to for many reasons. It's the least expensive per gram, and it is it's very versatile. So I can cook it many different ways, season it however you would like to, and quite frankly, when you start dieting down, like when I was doing my contest prep and my calories got really low, it's a voluminous source of food for the amount of nutrients that you're getting. It's a large amount of volume. So it'd be my egg whites. Boom, these right here. I buy a carton from Kirkland. I like the Kirkland brand. It's like $8.50 for this whole box. It used to be like $6.50, but they changed the prices. But it comes with 6 containers just like this. Right? And each container has 10 servings, 5 grams of protein per serving. So 50 grams of protein in this one little box right here. So 50 grams of protein. It has no carbs and no fat. You can consume regular eggs too, but most of the sources that I picked in here are going to be low in fat because, again, when you're dieting, fat gets really low. So I try to save my fat for other things like peanut butter, almond butter, almonds, and stuff like that, rather than eating it all from my food as far as like my main protein source. The next, obviously staple, this is frozen because I cook some up and then I freeze what's left of it, is chicken breast. And this is chicken breast without rib meat. It's just boneless, skinless chicken breast. And this is actually $2.99 a pound, but even at the high end of $2.99 a pound, because you can find it for a lot less, like at Stater Brothers, sometimes has it for like $1.99 a pound or even less. And even then at the high end at $2.99, it's like 3 cents per gram of protein. And in each 4 ounces of a boneless, skinless chicken breast, that one has 26 grams of protein, and I think like 1.5 grams of fat, obviously like no carbs. The next source that I would like to add in, when I'm dieting, depending on where I'm at in my prep, I will have this or I won't, depending on if I want to save my carbs from other stuff, but you can go with the low fat, this is a no fat, 0 fat Greek yogurt, and it's plain, and I generally go with plain so I'm not eating a bunch of my carbs from sugar and stuff like that. This right here only has 9 grams of carbs and it's 23 grams of protein per serving. One serving is actually 8 ounces and there's 4 of them. Sorry, 6 of them in here. 226 grams is considered one serving, which is about 8 ounces. And that's also a very inexpensive price per gram of protein as well. Actually, the most expensive one is going to be like out of what I have here, is going to be the next one I'm going to show you, which is this one right here. The Hillshire Natural Turkey Slices. And I just enjoy these because they taste great. And when I don't want to cook anything, or I was too lazy to prepare and I don't have like chicken already sitting in the fridge cooked, then I can go ahead and make a sandwich with this. And I normally will slap like 4 servings of this because each serving is 10 grams of protein to make sure I'm getting my 40 grams of protein per meal. And I'll put it on some cinnamon raisin bread from Costco. So really good. I've also mixed it up in my eggs, so instead of using 40 grams or 8 servings of egg whites, then I'd use like 4 servings of egg whites, 2 servings of this, get my 40 grams of protein, make a nice little omelet with some turkey slices. Next, go-to, simple, easy. I actually keep these in the fridge because I really do not like consuming warm tuna. So I would have this can of tuna. Again, I can make it on a sandwich. You can make a type of like tuna on top of a salad. If I was going to make it in a sandwich, I would actually mix it with the plain Greek yogurt instead of using mayonnaise. This does have the most amount of fat out of everything here. So in this you have 3.5 grams of fat per serving. There's 2.5 servings and it's 13 grams of protein. So 2.5 servings, 13, 26. It's like 33 grams of protein in here and about 8 grams of fat. All right. And then of course another staple that I use is protein powder. Now, depending on where I'm at, when I don't have a lot of calories to play with, I'm not going to waste my time drinking protein powder or even making sludge, just because I'd rather eat most of it. But actually I might try the sludge during the contest prep part. But for right now I have a lot of calories, so I use this a lot in the morning for protein sludge. But even this whole tub right here is $50, and if you were to break that down, it still only comes to like 3 cents per gram of protein, because this one has 30 grams of protein per serving, and it only has 1 gram of fat and 3 carbs. So that's a way to mix it up. Obviously with all of these sources, what you can do is change the seasoning. So with my egg whites, seasonings I like to use: garlic salt, cayenne pepper. This is pretty common for me. Garlic salt, cayenne pepper. Sometimes I won't use the cayenne pepper and I'll go with just garlic salt and regular pepper. On the chicken breast, my go-to is I use garlic salt, cayenne pepper, and lemon pepper. And I just sprinkle it on. Make sure it looks, depends. I mean, I've been doing it for a little bit, so I just spray a little bit on of every flavor. And then I just mix it up and then slap it in the oven and cook it. And for Greek yogurt, the way that I would eat the Greek yogurt, plain, if I'm only gonna do 1 serving and I need to get more protein, then I'll actually mix in half a scoop of my protein powder in it, and then I'll make it like a chocolate pudding. I've done it that way, it's pretty good. Or another thing you could do is take berries, and I have frozen berries that I have, and I'll put frozen berries in it and eat it that way. But again, you need more protein, so I'd probably do that with the protein powder mixed in with it. So there you go. I hope you guys found some new ideas of how to budget and get your protein. Remember, your goal is to get, depending on how much you weigh, 35 to about 45 grams of protein in per meal. So hope you guys enjoyed the information, and I will see you in the next video.